Hi everybody, and welcome to iFollo TV. They inspire us with their work, they inspire us with their words, and sometimes they even inspire us with their lives. Whether it's a tale of personal courage or a kind gesture that disproves expectations, this is iFollo TV's most inspiring celebrity encounters. Mario is a Grammy-nominated R&B and pop singer, actor, model, and dancer, widely celebrated for his musical talents. Lesser known, however, is the entertainer's heart of gold. According to one story posted on iFollo.com, okay, I know that in every family there is always one. What I mean by that is there's always a black sheep, or that one family member that can't quite get it together. Well, sometime last year, I remember turning on MTV and seeing R&B singer Mario and his mother on a special exposing her drug addiction. It was a very real, moving, and honest special, unlike anything I had ever seen. To let the whole world into your personal life about you and a member of your family, let alone your mother, takes a lot of courage. I, too, have a family member that has a drug addiction that they've been trying to kick for years. On this day, things had been really rough and approaching a boiling point. I received a phone call from the family member, telling me how they wanted to go to rehab ASAP. I was feeling pretty discouraged about how I could provide treatment for this person and how I should deal with the situation. About 30 minutes after that phone call, I received an email letting me know that Mario would be my in-studio guest for that night. Bingo! It dawned on me immediately. I will ask Mario how he has dealt with it. For some reason, I felt totally comfortable with this and decided to get my weight up and ask. And I did that. Mario was beyond helpful. Not only was he very sensitive about the whole thing, but he offered the best advice that I have yet to receive. And he also offered to pay for the rehab. What a blessing. And for that, I always look at Mario in a whole different light from any other celebrity that I have met. And I hold him in the highest regards. Respect Mario. It seems just about everyone has been touched in some way by an inspirational celebrity, including iFollo founder and CEO Colin House. At Super Bowl 32, we had the privilege of having a private dinner with Walter Payton. He was one of the most gracious and kind athletes I have ever met. He took the time to ask about our personal families and showed genuine interest. He had huge hands. He told us stories of how he always had to work harder in sports as a kid due to his size. In the NFL, he was always one of the last to leave practice, as he often stayed late to run extra miles and stairs. He really emphasized how hard work pays off. While there's certainly no shortage of celebs who inspire with their generosity, sometimes discovering that generosity can be a little bit of a bumpy ride. I was the pilot for Sun International's corporate jet. This particular trip, I had to fly to Cape Town to collect Rod Stewart and his party and then fly them to Sun City. We duly arrived at Cape Town International Airport in time to prepare the aircraft for our return flight. We had expected a small delay, as it was quite normal for superstars to be fashionably late. But after about 2 hours, we were becoming a little concerned. Well, it was another hour before they arrived with Rod and a few of the others looking a little worse for the wear after an obviously good party. By this stage, we were a little cheesed off, as we still had to fly back to Johannesburg after dropping everybody off. Time for a little revenge, and Rod had provided the perfect opportunity. He had arrived in a very skimpy safari outfit, very short shorts, khaki shirt undone to the waist, and a bush hat with leopard skin band. We decided that this outfit would be most unsuitable for a rather chilly cabin, and so we cranked the AC down to its coldest. Well, needless to say, after a short time, the shirt buttons started to be done up, and the hat pulled down further. Not much could be done with the shorts. As the aircraft was only used for work in the warm South African climate, we didn't even carry blankets. Halfway to Sun City, Rod's girlfriend came up to the cockpit and apologized profusely for the delay at the airport, telling us that it was Rod's birthday and they had all organized a surprise party for him. By the way, would we like a piece of birthday cake? Well, of course, we both felt quite bad and all was forgiven for the delay. The cabin temperature went back up to normal, the buttons started to be undone again, and Rod came up to the front to have a personal chat and invite us both to front row seats at his show the following night. And what a brilliant show it was. Moral of the story? These guys can be as late as they want. For more inspiring and always entertaining celebrity encounters you won't read anywhere else, be sure to check out iFollo.com. Real people, real celebrities, real encounters. Only on iFollo.